And next up we have a Vengeance Day takeover preview, kind of, because at Vengeance Day it will be Isaiah Swerve Scott trying to defend his NXT UK European Championship against Waddy's best friend and teammate Kyle O'Reilly. What in our main event at the pay-per-view we'll share with NXT. Waddy Strong will have his final opportunity of regaining his NXT UK Championship that he lost last month to JD in the Super Strategy cage match, which also featured Walter at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. And easier said than done, and there's been conspiracy in both of those matches. I mean, Swerve, but first about Swerve, last month he and Andy stole the show in the Last Man Standing match, Last Man Standing NXT European Championship, UK European Championship matchup, where Swerve barely retained his title against Andy. And we saw Andy earlier tonight alongside Brian Kendrick losing to Wesley and Mansoor. So yeah, there's that. And also 2 weeks ago Swerve had a no-title match against Kyle O'Reilly where he lost under suspicious circumstances because Swerve's hand or foot was on the rope and Wefton never catched it, and had Kyle O'Reilly the questionable victory, and Swerve's not mad at the official, of course, as he is, but however, Roddy is mad at the official because he and Kyle O'Reilly cheated in his title rematch against JD 2 weeks ago, and the ref, despite having his back turned, but he's a robot, so he smelled something and he disqualified him, and even though he couldn't see it, so yeah, Roddy then demanding another shot, and the boards of directors giving him, but his final shot comes the Sunday at Vengeance Day, and if he can't win, his title is gone, and he needs to get back to the end of the line. That's what I said. And also don't forget, last week a tag team match with Kyle and Roddy stole the win over Swerve and JD. Let's see if Roddy can steal a win over Swerve here tonight. But don't forget, Roddy can also blame himself for losing his title in the first place, before we get any further, because if it wasn't for him attacking a supposed to be challenger at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view in Ilya Dragunov before the Rumble just 1 or 2 weeks before the Rumble pay-per-view, he would have still been the champion perhaps. I mean, we don't know that because Roddy injured Ilya Dragunov and we haven't seen him since, but and then the boards of directors had enough of his antics, announcing a fatal four-way for Roddy's title comes Royal Rumble with Cameron Grimes, Walter and JD, but Kyle O'Reilly then, after losing to CG, injured him after vicious assault in backstage area, which led to the boards of directors so furious with Roddy that they put him not just in the Super Sweat match with Walter and JD, but also in the steel cage match where Roddy short title reign come to an end after holding the title only for 1 or 2 months, and Roddy lost the title to JD and failed to regain it under weak circumstances. But let's see how if the circumstances will benefit Roddy comes Vengeance Day. And let's see what has in store against our NXT UK European champion Swerve and what he can do before his title match against Kyle come Sunday. Has to put his title on the line against Kyle O'Reilly.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 201 pounds.
I cannot
the
believe
WWE European.
Why would he come out here?
It's fitting that we have the European title main since it's our UK shows. Roddy, cheap shot to Swerve right there. Before the match even started, as Kyle O'Reilly now picking up Swerve's championship while Roddy is assaulting Swerve. But he hadn't forgotten last week's matchup, whipping Swerve against a barricade, or maybe he does the bidding for his teammate there, whipping Swerve for one by Kyle O'Reilly, waiting for the championship in hand. As Roddy with punches to Swerve now. While O'Reilly with the title, but Swerve was ready for it. Swerve fighting back against 2 men. As O'Reilly had again tried to get Swerve, but couldn't get him. And now his body is is paying the prices, I would say, but Kyle O'Reilly and smacked Swerve with the tile bat, and this match not even start between Swerve and Roddy. Will we see a proper match between those two? I highly doubt this. Yet again, Kyle O'Reilly with the tile bat. Damn it, Swerve's lights out. Damn you.